Well, hello. Today I'm going to learn you how to make a 4 by 4 vault piston door. Uh, may, uh, Maybe you can see this is my design. It's not the tiniest, there are much tinier, but I'm making this tutorial so you understand the redstone, and that's the whole point of this, so that you can recreate this not even with my design, but with your own design. So it is gonna look something like this. Closed, open. And I'm going to tell you how to do it. So, first of all, we begin with a door we actually want to open and close. Um, there are two variations actually. You have these blocks, you have to retract with one piston. Let's say that this is the frame around it. So this won't retract, this is just decoration. So it's gonna hide behind it. So first what we are going to do is retract these. We're going to do this with a piston. And it's very important to just place the pistons to begin with. I'm going to do it like I'm going to retract just these two, and the rest, this whole row of 4, I'm going to retract up, and this whole row of 4, I'm going to retract down. I think it's a little bit easier, so we have more space for this bit over here. So, here we have it. And a cool thing about pistons like these, this is very easy, and you can always do this, is if you place a repeater here, you will see that this repeater will also fire this piston. As you can see, it is now retracting the two pistons, and you have these two blocks. Let's do it on the other side as well. There we go. So these are the two first blocks to do. The seconds we are going to do are these ones. The only thing about this is that you can't, wait a second, I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Okay, these are a little bit more annoying or easy. It's just like you want it. Some people find it annoying, some people find it easy. So these are the two there, and these are the 4, I mean, and these are the 4 over here. There we go. Now, how are we going to retract these? These are very easy. You can just put some redstone on it, and it will power them all. As you can see, up, retract it on that. These are these 4. Then we have to retract these, and there are two ways to do this. You can either do this, put repeaters here, and then just connect them all, and then you can fire them. Or you can also, if you want, it's a little cheaper, you can put some redstone. Okay, it's not cheaper, but it's cooler. Some redstone there, redstone, what are it, torches? And then put repeaters there. Okay, the other way is better, but this one you can put it a little bit more down if you need some place for the rest. I'm gonna use this. And there you go. So these are all the retracting stuff. So if you can see, if I now put them all in on mode, the door is closed fully, and over here now it's all open except for these. Also for this, if you really want to know if a repeater powers this block, it will put out a torch. So okay. Now, how are we going to retract these? You can't do it, because a lot of people try to do this. Let's see. You can try and do this, you know, as we did before, and it works. But as you can see, it's not truly open. It will just open to there. What are we going to need over here is a double piston extender. I'm sure you've heard of these. You can choose now how you're gonna do it. Oh, I'm gonna tell you how to make a double piston extender. These are actually two pistons like that, and let's say this block has to be put over here. Oh, that's not good. You want to put this block over here. So what you're going to do is power this one, and then power this one, or you can like this. Okay, so first this one, and then this one, and look, then you have it there, and then retract, retract, and retract. So these are the steps: 1, 2, retract, 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 retract. And that's how you make a double piston extender. How are we going to make a double piston extender? You can choose, or you can make double piston extender that pulls from the bottom and from the top, but these are a little bit hard to make. I'm still going to show you how to do it, because it's handy. I think it's a really cool trick. If you oh, there you go. If you do something like this, you're going to see that you've now created a double piston extender. So if you put a let's say pressure plate over here, that's an easy way, but that is for up. But I'm not going to do that because I don't know how to do it down. I'm not that good of a redstoner. But I'm going to show you a way how to make double piston extender sideways. Let's say we have these two. All you need are 2 repeaters, like we did with the 3 levers, and we are going to connect them and then put some redstone dust here. So let's see how this works. First of all, nothing happens. You have to put some how do you call it? Some delay on them. So let's say we have a block over here. Okay, now this one has to retract. So let's do this. There we go. What do you need over here? So these are 1, 2, 3 ticks, and this is 1 tick. There you go. Or 4 ticks and 2 ticks actually. Because a repeater on itself is 1 tick. And this is how you make a double piston extender. You can now, if you want, make 2 on top of each other and put this little circuit just 1 level above it. Let's do that. And there we go. You see? It's just the thing over here that powers them both. You're going to do here. There you go. You powered them both and they're firing 2 times. So we're going to reconstruct this thing over there. Over here, actually. But if you so the double piston extender, you actually just need to memorize. That's one thing you have to memorize, really. How to the ticks, you know how. Oh, that's not good. You know the ticks from a repeater. How many you have to put? So it's actually 2 ticks. 1 tick on the repeater and then 3 on the other. So let's build this thing. It's very important that this redstone is here, because otherwise it won't work. I'm going to show you. There you go. 1, 4. Okay, let's first do this. You see, and this is why this redstone here is important. Otherwise, these won't fire. There we go. These are the first. Let's make these. Let's connect them. I don't need this. I need this. And for 1. And there we go. Retract. Retract. And this is our full mechanism. We have, if we power them all, you are going to see that everything will be closed. Very easy. The only thing you have to do now is going to link them up to each other. So we're going to destroy the levers or levers. There we go. And last one. Yeah, this is a. Okay, I'm going to do the other thing that's easier, because otherwise we're going to have a little bit of a struggle. Okay. There we go. Everything is off. So, let's say you power this lever. There you go. You can power and unpower it because it's under the same block. Let's link them up. Yeah, this is just, that's why my things are always this big, because yeah, I need to link them up. So this is the first one. I don't need that one actually. There we go. These are the first. Then let's go up there. And if you don't have enough redstone power, I'm going to let you know what it means. Okay, let's see. That. Okay. We are going to put a repeater over here, so that the redstone gets stronger, because otherwise it won't reach it to here. And there we go. That's not the right block. Okay, so you can't hit this, because otherwise it's gonna power, as you can see. So we are going around it like this. These are powered both, and then let's go like this, both powered, and let's do that on the other side as well. I think actually this design is, oh look, here we have a problem, because I think it's going to touch them. So okay, it's not going to touch them, but just for the sake of this video, let's not do it, because you know. Okay, there we go. 1, 2. No. There's also a better way to make this stairwell, if you want to know it. I don't really use it. I don't find it very handy. But if you have a slab, you can do something like this. Wait, that's not correct. There we go. And then wait a second. There we go. And then you can place one on top of here. No, one lower. You see, you can tower them up like this. That's also how you can do it. I don't really like it. I think it's a little bit weird and it doesn't always work with me, but this time it's working, so... Oh, yeah, that's not good. Okay, there we go. Let's connect them up. I always do that. These are powered both. Look, and now it hasn't a strong enough thing to reach that, so let's put a repeater here. I know that the timings are going to be messed up, but that's not really the why I'm making this video, so I don't care. Yeah, look, that's why I don't like them, okay? I mean, come on. Like that. Like that. Okay, and now we're going to reach these on the top. Yeah, this is a little bit of frustrating part because it's just linking them up. It's not really much action. So, look at this. Everything is connected. And this is actually smaller than my design. And as you can see, it's not really that difficult. Now you know how it works. Boom. Problem. What happened here? Something didn't go off right. Something is broken. I don't know what. Look at this thing. Okay, let's try and fix this. Okay, let's try it again. Something is wrong over here. Yes, that is correct. This one hasn't a strong enough power, so let's change that. Yeah, so these are the things you have to look for, the problems. There you go. Let's try it again. Perfect. So this works now. You literally made a piston door. So you are now asking yourself, or you're not, but I'm asking myself, how do you make it like these pressure plate thingies then? So this is actually also something we use a lot. It's a I think a T flip-flop or something. I don't know what's the name, but I'm going to explain it to you. You know that a button doesn't if you, let's say you want this piston to stay up all times. This block has to stay up all times. It won't do that because it's a button. That's everybody knows that. But there's actually a way to make this button work as a lever or a lever. I'm going to show it to you. This is also something you can and you have to, or if you want to, you have to know something. Yeah, you have to know because you won't come up to this switch by yourself. So I'm going to explain. I'm just making this thing. There you go. This is a piston flip-flop. I'm going to, or T-flop. I don't know how. Let's say you want this block to stay up at all times. There you go. How did I do that? I'm going to tell you. A sticky piston, as you know, will always retract its block. But it won't always do that. If you do it fast enough, there you go. It lets it loose. How do you make it fast enough so it lets it loose? By making this little thing over here. What does this do? There we go. This thing is going to power this piston up, okay? And as you can see, this one gets powered, but very short. You see? So short that it will spit out this piston. Because this one is powering this piston through this block, but because the block gets pushed up, there's almost no time, and it's actually 0 ticks that it's going to fire. There you go. And with this block, we can get a redstone output that is permanent by putting a redstone torch there and a repeater there. So that means if you put sandstone on this, it will power it. And because we have this thing, it will power it permanently with a button. So you have made a lever with a button. You can also do this with pressure plates, because pressure plates are actually buttons, as you can see. So this is a very cool thing to do. How are we going to use this at our thing over here? Very easy. Let's say, okay, so if I'm right, okay, we're going to put two pressure plates there. So if you walk on one of them, you will always get a redstone output. Now let's make our thing over here. Very easy, I think. Wait, I'm gonna put it one lower. Okay, so let's make it. And so I'm going to tell you how. A repeater, sticky piston with a block on top. You can also put sand if you want, and it doesn't have to be a sticky piston. And that you can just make a regular piston and sand if you don't have slime. Another repeater. I think you can also put redstone dust just to check. I just want to see. On. Okay, so you have to put a repeater, and then you just take one piston there, one block, and this is gonna be the block with the redstone torch, and boom. Now we have an output. On, off. Now let's link this up with our thing. And like this, there, and we now have, I hope this is long enough. There we go. Now we have our walkable vault piston door. Boom. And this is how you make it. You know the essentials now. You know how to make the things apart. You know everything to do it with your own creation. You don't even have to follow this anymore because you know how to do it yourself. You are now a proven redstoner, my friend. So let's go to your Minecraft world and let's build it. Just build it. Everybody will be amazed. How did you do that? It's so simple and very cool. That's the most important thing. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye. Okay, that's very good.